Okay, I rarely make rants, but I have just been reading about. I have just been reading and reading an article after an article, and how companies are not looking at the consumers, which is really complete. I'm talking about the consumer side, which is completely bullshit. That they should not really be. Like, I just read this one article saying that AT&T locked this one person's phone because they could. Because that person was trying to switch because the person had an AT&T phone, they've had the contract, they signed the 2-year contract, and that contract was over months ago. They decided to switch to T-Mobile because it costs less. But AT&T, the evil empire as they are, decided to lock, not really unlock, but not allow it to work on other services, which is dumb. And then I hear another one that's been pretty big right now, that Samsung and Apple, blah blah blah. I personally think Apple's just being a big bully. It's like they're making enough money. It's like you have more government than our government. You have more money than our government, and you're wanting more money. Why? Because you're losing. I understand that you're losing money to Android and other companies like that. Fix it. You're not listening. You don't listen to the consumer. It's like 4-inch screen still, 2 generations still. Like, hold on. I have this, and when they came out with the iPhone 4S, it was still the same size when other phones were getting bigger. It's like the stupid lawsuit saying, hey, we're going to sue Samsung because they're our top competitor just for a rectangle design. I'm like, it's completely dumb. In my point of view, it's like, how do you design something that's completely different? Like, it's a face of a phone. There's, like, if you look at this, it's a much bigger device, but if you really look at the differences, they're not much different at all. It's just complete bullcrap that it's either way the consumer loses. So whether we have less options because of less options, and or we're gonna have to pay more money and stuff like that, which, well, like with the T-Mobile and AT&T, which I had AT&T, which we had to pay an extra fee because they decided to do that business plan, which got rejected, and so we had to pay more on our phone bill just because they decided to do that, which, in my opinion, it's really, really frustrating. It just seems like it's all greed. It's like when it's okay. Here's another quote that Steve Jobs said, that Android is a stolen operating system. How? Okay. Android is Android. The difference is that one's owned by Google and one's owned by Apple. The difference is that Android is not as restrictive as iOS is. Like, you can't do much with this at all. You're stuck with the same interface. You're stuck with the same interface with this. If you guys can see it, well, you guys should know what, I don't know. You guys should be able to know what it looks like. Where with Android, you're able to, this is a two completely different, both their icon. It's really hard to This is just a really unorganized rant. It's really dumb. I'm like, either way, the consumer loses every single time. Yeah. So I'm just gonna end this right now, and then I'm gonna just make another one, just casual talk. So, bye.